What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Andy Ruiz Jr., current unified Mexican heavyweight world champion, has a lot to say about his future highly anticipated heavyweight unification rematch with former unified British heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, December 7th in Saudi Arabia. Once again, Andy Ruiz is in the headlines as he states that Anthony Joshua has a lot of plans. He has a lot of things that he's planning to do, but all of that's going to go by the wayside once I punch him in the mouth. Once I hit him in the mouth, everything that he has planned is going to go by the wayside. Everybody has a plan, like Mike Tyson said, till they get hit in the mouth. Andrew Ruiz said he was asked about his thoughts on Anthony Joshua's new physique and slimming down. He says it won't matter. He says Anthony Joshua is going through a lot of changes ahead of this rematch. Anthony Joshua has a lot of plans that he's making for this rematch. He has a lot of strategy, but it all won't matter. As soon as I touch him and hit him in the mouth, all that's going to go right out the window. So that's the reason why Andy Ruiz Jr. Is in the headlines again. He says that, this fight is going to be just round 8, a continuation of the last fight. And once I touch Anthony Joshua and start letting my hands go, all his plans, all his strategy is going to go right out the window. He's going to revert back to his old self. He's going to start to question himself. I'm going to stop him just like I did the first time. This time maybe it's slightly earlier in more dramatic fashion because people are doubting me. He said, and I like that. I like to come in as the underdog. Although I'm the champion, people still have their doubts about me. He says, but this is gonna be round 8, and it's gonna be a continuation from the last fight, and I'm gonna stop Anthony Joshua once again. So don't be surprised. Me personally, this is what I had to say about this. I thought that I don't like all the changes that Anthony Joshua is making. I don't like all the different strategies he's coming across. Oh, and another thing Andrew Ruiz had to say is that he said he revealed his game plan to me by telling me he's going to move around and box more. He says that's why he's slimming down, so that he'll have the stamina to keep it up for 12 rounds or so, or however long he thinks he needs to do to win the fight. He says, but it won't matter as soon as I start cutting the ring off and letting my hands go. He revealed his strategy to me without even realizing he revealed it to me, because he's talking too much about his plans for December 7th. And I have to agree with Andrew Ruiz, right? If you can't identify and nail down the specific reason why you lost the first time, and you're coming up with all these different scenarios and different blueprints to defeat Andrew Ruiz in the rematch, then you don't have one. Period. If you have multiple blueprints to defeat Andrew Ruiz, you don't have one. Point blank and period. So Anthony Joshua, this is still a 50-50 fight. I highly expect Andrew Ruiz Jr. to win the rematch. I think that styles make fights. And again, I've been saying this till I'm blue in the face, and I'll say it again, no pun intended. Anthony Joshua style doesn't match up well with that of Andrew Ruiz style. Thus, I figure styles make fights, and Andrew Ruiz style is all wrong for Anthony Joshua. And just like Andrew Ruiz said, once I let my hands go in combinations and cut the ring off, he'll resort back to him old self, and all the blueprints, all the strategy, and all the planning is going to go right out the window, and this is going to be the continuation of round 8. Now, do I think that Andy Ruiz Jr. Is going to be able to stop him earlier than he did? I don't know about that. It's still a 50-50 fight. Andrew Ruiz did go down in the first fight, and it's a strong possibility he could go down in the second fight. Anthony Joshua is very, very capable of defeating Andrew Ruiz Jr. I just think that styles make fights, and his style is all wrong. It's not a knock against Anthony Joshua. It's just that styles, when you put them together, his style don't mesh with Andrew Ruiz. Something like Jermaine Taylor and Bernard Hopkins, right? Jermaine Taylor, just his style was all wrong for Bernard Hopkins. It just didn't match up well. Roy Jones' style was all wrong for Bernard Hopkins as well. As you see, Roy Jones in the second fight was far past his prime. but yet he still was giving Bernard Hopkins trouble at that point in his career. And Bernard Hopkins was definitely the better fighter. He was more active, more successful at that point in his career. And yet they stepped in the ring in the rematch, and Roy Jones still gave him problems. Although Bernard Hopkins did win the rematch, Roy Jones won the initial fight. But you can see that the styles are wrong. So if Roy Jones was anywhere near his prime, he would have beaten Bernard Hopkins again. And I think this is the similar situation when it comes to Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz. That's just the bottom line. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share this video. That's all I got for y'all. Andrew Ruiz Jr., current unified Mexican heavyweight champion, says that Anthony Joshua has all these different scenarios and blueprints and game plans, but none will matter once I catch him and hit him in the mouth. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.